What do you mean, Furbith, you suppose? Huh? This is my stream. Nix. Who else are you here to see, huh? Oh, you guys just come here to meet each other. I get it. I get it. But hi, I hope everyone's doing well. Guys, I'm already tired. I can't do evening streams. I was laying in my bed and I was like, oh. I could sleep. I could sleep. Not for you. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Hi, Storm. Hi, Lillith. Hope you're feeling better. I'm getting there. It's not there 100%. I'm still stuffy. I still have, I don't want to say a little bit congestion. I have like quite a bit of congestion. But, you know, we're getting there. Girl, if you're tired, then what should I say? Go to sleep, Lillith. Oh my god. Sleep stream. Yeah. Also, I'm so proud of you, Lillith joined. No, that was so bad. I hate that so much. Okay, I immediately knew. You know what happened yesterday? Around like 2 p.m. I was really tired. You know, like when you're sick and you feel like achy, like your body is aching and stuff. So yesterday around like 2 p.m. I was feeling so disgusting that I decided to take like a nap, right? But when I woke up from that nap, it was not a nap anymore. At that point, I just think I did my regular sleep cycle in like my day in the daytime. So, I woke up at like 7:30, 8 p.m. ish, and I was like, oh shit. My sister literally came and she's like, hey, so are you planning on like sleeping in the night? And I'm like, good question. It's okay. I'm here for Lillith, and maybe No. Don't! Not her! Guys, I'm actually worried. I don't remember that much of like what we did in the case before we went on break. Well, not really on break. Before, I guess we took a break from Ace Attorney. So I was like trying to refresh my memory by watching a bit of the VOD, and I was like, yeah, when we opened the game, I have no clue. I remember we were doing an investigation, and then I ended mid-chapter. This is why I don't end mid-chapter, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Please, Lord God, fix the Gatekeeper's schedule. Amen, please. I'm gonna die early just because I don't sleep. Yeah. I don't want to be like this. We corrupted Furbith already? And yeah, that was my last rage bait. Wait, is that at Avaro? Lillith, we're getting too old for... I know, I'm the one telling you guys to go to sleep half the time. Listen, I'm on your side. This sickness is taking me out, okay? It's ruining everything. It's ruining all the hard work. You're too ancient? Not ancient yet, okay? I haven't ascended to hag status yet. If it's hag status, do I also become MILF status? Is that like hand in hand? I don't know. Nix, please. Yeah, Nix, please. Wait, how old are my friends here even? What do you mean? I'm like an immortal being. I don't have an age that I know of. Yeah, it does, Lillith? Oh my god, let's go. Oh wait, shit, I was trying to shout out Storm earlier and I completely forgot. My brain's running slow. My bad, my bad. So aren't you hag maxing? Not yet, guys. I'm not hag status yet. Give me like a few more years, okay? I'm pretty sure on one of my birthday streams I did say how old I was, so we're not there yet, okay? Not yet. I'm getting 2.3 thousand years on Lillith. I will not confirm nor deny. A lady never reveals her age type thing. You're a fossil. How fucking dare you? I can't believe you. Fossil? I'll have you know Jacob is older than me. What are you calling Jacob if you're calling me a fossil? A lot of our friends are older than me too, you know. You're not just insulting me. You are secondhand insulting them when you insult me. Yeah. Yeah. Just saying. Yeah, but Jacob is our Oshi, so we don't. What am I? Huh? What am I? Chopped the liver? What the heck? I'm getting secondhand. See? Now Storm is catching strays. How do you guys feel? Actually, Storm, I didn't know you were older than me. Well, that's how we know you're really. No, that's like the terminology they use in like the cartoons growing up and stuff. I'm pretty sure some people were calling me a Zoomer before, okay? If you're calling me a Zoomer, it definitely means you're older than me, okay? So how can I be hag maxing? Huh? I don't think that's how it works. I don't know your age, but I'm relatively guesstimating. Jazz is older than me. I don't know if that helps or doesn't. Yeah. I don't know if that gives you a more approximate. Storm is a strong person. I believe he won't get hurt. Yeah, that's because I'm standing in front taking all the bullets. What the fuck do you mean? Everyone who's older than me is behind me and I'm the shield. What? I figure I'm probably one of the older ones here. I think not many people share their age here. I don't really encourage it either. Like, I don't want people to just be like out here going like, whatever, if they don't want to, especially. But I think the oldest, or the one person who has revealed their age was like 32. Yeah. When I checked my YouTube analytics, there was a time where my I think my viewership was like, I think the peak was like 45-ish. Yeah. Interesting. I don't have an issue with that. Like, I don't know. Am I supposed to? I don't know. Whenever I do something, I'm not really thinking about like a target age I'm trying to cater to. You know what I'm saying? Friend is doing it to herself too. What do you mean? Huh? No. I'm not. I'm never inviting this. What? I'm the oldest here? No, you're not. I know you're not. Perfect, yeah, she's a few months younger. Unk status. I'm kidding. Or am I? Storm is Unk? If Storm is Unk, what is Jacob? Grandpa. Yes. What? What? Isn't that what the kids say these days? Well, my sister says I'm chopped and I'm Unk. If she's chopped and Unk, what the fuck am I? I'm older than her. I'm chopped and in 6 feet under. Yes. Kids say these days. Shut up. Shut up. I'm just saying. I'm not the youngest either, okay? I'm like a nice middle ground. Yes. Hold on, let me sip my Jack Daniels. Alcohol? On my gates? Can't believe it. How do you do fellow kids? I hope there's no kids here. If you're a kid, you need to get out right now. The things I will say about Godot and friends warrant no children here. Oh my god, actually, one of my Ace Attorney VODs got age restricted recently, and I was like, for why? I've never had an age restriction put on any of my videos. I tried appealing it, and they were like, no. And I was like, okay, well, I usually say my content's not for kids anyway, so I guess this doesn't affect anything. But I can't imagine I did or said anything like that bad. But like the only thing I can think of is I simped too hard and I said something nefarious or something. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. I didn't watch through the VOD again. But yeah, no, I have not had any of the Outlast VODs get bonked. That's why I was shocked. I'm like, Outlast both my Outlast VODs are unage restricted. I uploaded the Ace Attorney VOD, and I, like, you know, if you upload to YouTube and stuff, it asks, is this, like, content made for kids? And I always say no, because I know the things I fucking say, alright? So, I ticked off no, but it still gave me an age restriction thing. And I was like, for why? And I was wondering if it was my title or something, but my title wasn't that insane either. It was like, the truth comes out or something like that. And I was like, ha! What the hell did I do? That's strange that I got mocked by YouTube. Anyways, what can I do? They didn't want to take it back. I think I just uploaded that one today because I think I was trying to figure out what I did, so I didn't upload the VOD for a while, and I was like, huh? Well, that's what I get for being a simp. What can I do? Oh, Danny! Seven stream streak. Wow, a week's worth. Thank you, Danny. Hey. Whoa, whoa. I was trying to scroll through chat. Stop moving, Lillith. Twitch doing everything right as always? What do you mean, the age restriction? I don't know about that. How can you even age restrict Ace Attorney? That's what I'm saying. I'm so confused. How are you gonna tell me? I made actual penis jokes in the Outlast bot. I've never made a comment about Schweens playing Ace Attorney. I've said things like heavily simped and stuff, but I haven't said anything like outright. Anyways, YouTube's system is broken as always, I will say. What can I do? Beyond the ocean depths, I can hear you, sure. Wait, what? Oh, that's a reply to Nick's. I got very confused for a second. I'm in the gates, it's Danny boy? Yeah, it's Danny! You guys are swimming. Alright. Hold on, I gotta yawn. Okay. We're getting back into Ace Attorney today. I am gonna try. Okay, I would really like to finish the game / case in the next 2 streams. So like today and the next one. I'm really emo though, cause I think we're gonna be done playing Ace Attorney trilogy, and I'm gonna fucking cry. We've been playing this game, like it's been one of the games I've played the most since I like started streaming. And I know there's more Ace Attorney games after this, but like I'm gonna be done the trilogy. And that makes me emo, because that means there's less games as I move on in life. But this 5th case seems to be decently long. I think there's like 4 chapters and each chapter has 2 parts. So let's make the most of it. Yay! Thanks for the pats, Dennis. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna do my best to read today. I can't read on a good day, and my voice is kind of a little, whatever it is today. So, we'll see. Why are you giving me your Italian hands, Nyx? Ha! Glasses? I'm wearing them. Here. Hear it? I got them today. Does this mean I'll read better? Probably not. The glasses are just there for aesthetic purposes. They're just to make me look smart. I'm not smart though. Alright, let me get in my corner. Actually, I think I should move chat back. Should I move? Do you guys like being behind me or on the side? Quick question. Huh. Gotta be prepared. Can I get banned? No. Thanks for the Hydrodon. Thank you. You're objectively smart. What does that even mean? In front. You bitch! What's wrong with you? Big Papa lovers? Hello? Hi. I also like Big Papas. Oh shit, I didn't put ice in my water. Lukewarm water? Imagine. Disgusting. Also, let me know if BGM volume and stuff is good. I'll move you guys to the side. I don't want you guys near me anymore. Thanks to Amaro's funny little comment. You bitch. Wait, where is it? Huh. Hold on. I guess I can only move if I find out where the chat is. Okay, there. Fuck off. You guys stay on that side. Don't talk to me! What's that thing from Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Don't come to my house anymore! Don't call me! It's not that. I always get it wrong. but it's always in my head. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. I just wanted to play my favorite game. Alright. Can you expel me from the gates? You can expel yourself from the gates. Just remember, you're gonna lose your unk status at the gates. You're gonna lose that follow age shit. And then you're gonna look like a newborn in the gates. Is that what you want? Is that what you truly want? Sorry. Goddamn fucking what the fuck? No, you're not. No, you're not. Alright. Let's see if I can remember what the hell we were doing last time. This is gonna be funny. Okay, I have a feeling we investigated all of this last time. Yes. Kind of. I missed him. I missed him so dearly. 8 months? Oh my god, we're getting close. 8 months? How long is that for a year? 4 more months? I'm almost out of the- Oh my god! I'm with child. What? Oh my- is born! 9 months, 20 days. He's 20 days old. I can't believe it. Dennis, you've only been here for a month! Oh my god. You got another 8 months of cooking to do. Okay, her fingerprints are on the weapon. You're looking really solemn. Did we ask about this last time? Is this how it is? Oh wait, I forgot we're Edgeworth too. I forgot what it's like to be a defense attorney. Okay. What the fuck am I doing? This is very bad. I don't remember anything. Follow age? 5 months? Guys, oh my god. I feel like I see you guys so often, I just like assume you guys have been here for like, ever. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for staying here with me. I appreciate it. I've been 14 months. You're over cooking now. Maybe we move. I don't know. Let's explore. I don't remember anything. Wait, hold on. Okay. Oh my god, it's been so long. I actually forgot how this game works. Okay, I think we talked to this lady, and then we moved outside. Let me just retrace my step. Oh, okay, new dialogue. February 8th, Hazakura Temple, main gate. Hold on, I'm gonna try to do something here real quick. Oh, nope, it's not gonna work. Never mind. I was gonna see if I could put the, you know, my little blue bat situation on the side. I thought I could like crop it out a bit or turn it off, but I don't remember how to do it. I feel like I've been here too long. You can never be here too long. What are you talking about? Feels like I've been here longer, but that's because I haven't missed a single stream. Oh, what the frick? Damn, that makes me so emo. Thank you guys. Poor Lillith? For what? Are they slandering me and I missed it? I don't see Larry anywhere. Oh my god, yeah, the butts. Oh! Oh, shit. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn in my side. Wait, was that? I don't think that snowmobile was here before. I suppose this type of thing is necessary up here in the mountains. Say, this has gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I've got an idea for a brand new invention. It might even make me rich. An invention? Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it a snow car. So what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride or on something like that? Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. I mean, isn't that basically a snow car? I've been haunting you for 10 months now. You're born. I feel like a lot of people are getting close to the 1 year mark. I can see a small bell tower from here. Hey, that just reminded me. There's something I've always wondered about. Something tells me he's... Wait. Did I already see this? I don't think I did. Tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. We call a person who tells a lie a liar, right? So why don't we call a person who rings a bell a beller? A truer for a guy who tells the truth. Oh man, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight. I had no idea he was such a deep thinker. I don't know if that's deep thinking. That might be... I think he's just thinking. Which, you know, he does his best. I've seen things you all can't imagine. Am I close to the 1 year? You're 14 months, so you're already a year old. What are you talking about? This gate looks quite old, strong enough to resist the weight of time. That's the Mr. Edgeworth I know. You got a real flair for words, sir. I have always appreciated this kind of old, timeless elegance. That's exactly how I feel too. Take this coat, for example. Like a fine wine, it gets better with age. Even fine wine turns to vinegar and begins to stink at some point. Oh my god. Oh. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag you call a coat, detective. Man, my boy just gets shitted on 24/7. I cannot believe this. Okay, I think we've investigated everything here. Oh no, I missed the middle. That must be the main hall back there. A brilliant deduction, sir. Are you trying to flatter me, Detective Gumshoe? A brilliant use of suspense to build a tension, sir. According to Wright, the head nun has some important information. I can't miss the opportunity to speak with her. I think we already did. Maybe we should check, though. 14 months here made me insane. He deserves it, though. Oh, Gumshoe? Nix? We'll need to institutionalize you at this rate? He's fine, guys. Don't listen to him. We'll have to put him in the room with rats again. No, I never do that. Okay, we already talked to her. Ah! What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I never put anyone anywhere. Okay, we did this. I remember this. We talked here. What am I missing? Detention center? Yes! Alright. February 8th, detention center, visitors room. Aw, oh, shit. Mr. Edgeworth. I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind. But I've already told you everything that Iris, please remember. I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes, thank you. Surely, we don't continue this facade of defending her, right? Let's not forget, she has killed 2 people, at least 2 people. 3 people. 3 people. Yeah. Amaro, she killed Mia's fiance. She killed her ex-boyfriend and tried to pin it on Phoenix. And then she killed the guy who, like, was trying to do the robbery, okay? I don't think we're being mean to her. She needs to be here. She needs to die, actually. Alleged. Whose side are you on? Huh? What are you doing? We have the defense. No, sorry. The prosecutor has sent a freaking mole into our side. Get out! You're ruining our case. Off with the head, actually. God forbid a woman had... Hey. You know what? If it doesn't involve me or the people I like, which me being Phoenix Wright and the people I like being Mia Faye, and at this point, she's also trying to kill Maya, okay? Like, Maya is stuck in the mountains because the bridge is broken. Like, honestly, how can you excuse this? I don't understand. I ain't a mole, just a simp. Simp for better people! Have you met Detective Gumshoe? Huh? Let me introduce you to him real quick. He's a very fine DILF, if I do say so myself. Look at him, 32! This is his optimal DILF age. This is a stinky binky.
Daddy, chill.
No! Thanks for the hydrate, Chris. Oh my god, you simp is a freaking... It gets held by automod. Why would you simp for her when you have a gatekeeper? Yeah, I'm right here. I'm better than this. Come on. Come on. I can't believe you just said that. I cannot believe you just said that. The fuck? Okay, let's talk to this skank.
Right.
Oh my god, someone kill him. I'm on the gatekeeper side, let's go! She definitely had a valid reason to? To what, kill? No. Guys, she's literally the worst person ever. Like, I'm pretty sure she killed Mia's boyfriend for no reason whatsoever. Boyfriend slash fiance, okay? And then for some reason she killed her ex and then blamed it on us. Like, what, there was not even a motive. Like, she has a problem. Guys, you are allegedly pissing me off. Shit. Stop killing me. I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said she saw you stab Miss Elise Donim, I think that's how he said it, with a sword. And one other thing. She said that when Maya Fey began her training at the Inner Temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke with you last, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night. It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth.
He's pulling his cock out!
No, not yet. I have things to do here. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks. Just in case. Did we find any clues that would help us? I don't even remember what her psyche locks were. I don't like to walk alone at night. And last night was... What about last night? Boom, 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 boom. Lilith, I have a question. Yeah? What's up? Oh, nothing. It's rather silly. Let's say that I kill that bitch. Will you defend me? I will look the other way. Huh? I didn't see anything. I'm blind. Do you know I wear glasses and I don't wear glasses? So there was something special about last night, It looks like I have no choice but to break these locks. Oh yeah, okay. Magatama. Let's see. Why did he sound French? Take that! I was frightened. Since I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I have seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night? Yes, I swear. I already told you that. Yes, you said you didn't go there because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? It's gonna be the lightning. Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? I think we got a weather report or something, right? Weather data, yes. I think it'd be this. Present. Perhaps this is what you were afraid of. Well? I'm sorry, but you're what? What else could she be scared of? Huh? What? Why is your voice trembling? Because she's a gaslighter! It's just that your eyes are scaring me. Ugh. Blast. I must be trying too hard to bluff. Please excuse me. I'm still not used to this role I've been assigned. Damn, I really thought that was it. I should apologize. I'm so sorry for being a scaredy cat. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm still determined to find the answers to this mystery. Take that, throws peanuts. I hope she has a peanut allergy. What? But I'm telling you, I really was in my room all last night. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your room? Is it a person? The apparent murder weapon has the victim's blood and the suspect's fingerprints on it. I gotta lurk, but I hope you have a wonderful stream. Thanks for lurking, Chris. Thank you, thank you. 10 to 11 cause... Oh my god, I forgot she fell. Jeez, okay. Received before the lights out bell the night of the crime. Is it because she didn't have this? Question mark? Please, 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 please. Nope. Shit! I think I won't sleep today because I gotta wake up in 2 hours. What the fuck? Oh my god, Diggs. Okay, okay. I think I need to do some more deductions. What could she have been scared of? Okay. I don't physically need sleep. That's actually a lie. Don't have enough. I feel like I have the information. I just don't know. I need to investigate further and gather some more evidence, I guess. I'm wondering if the butts would have been able to help us. The weapon? The weapon scared her and she couldn't leave? Or did she see it? Hold on, I'm gonna reload. Because I'm a coward! Okay, let's... Hello? Oh, oops, there we go. Let's see, let's see. How would the weapon scare her? Aren't her hands on it? Isn't she the one who did the... Or is this the one time she didn't do the killing? The weapon? I mean, I guess if she saw it. Nah, that's not it either. Nah. Okay, let's try that again. She did it, even if she didn't, to hell with due process. Hey, listen, she just needs to, like, atone for her past sins, you know what I'm saying? 7 to approximately 10:50. Lightning, 10 to approximately 11 p.m. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 10:45. Around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Surrounding areas. Is there anything about the bridge? Or could she have been scared of a person? Was it the butts? I have to wonder. No, okay. I had to try. Sorry. Alright, alright. I get it. I guess I don't have critical information. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Okay, we talked here. Let's try going back and seeing if we get anything new. Detective, we have spoken. We can't go to the other side though, right? Because the bridge is broken? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Move in. What you saw? I think I should refresh my memory on some of this. I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11. No, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. Yeah, get off of it. What the frick? I saw 2 people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other was stabbing her from the back with a sword. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was. Try putting yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Right smack dab in the middle of a courtroom. And I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I'd be pretty shocked too. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, her testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. I don't know, man. It sounds pretty on brand for what I know of this lady. Okay. Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. Why return? As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back. A bad lower back? Yes, it's especially bad in the winter, so bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold it was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as a frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone. Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this head nun actually see Iris here? Or there? I think I'd better try to get some more details. Should I show her something? What do you have to say about this? Wait. This. About this here. Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to rake our attachments to Bruh, she's yapping. I guess you could call me an immaterial. Get out! I guess she lives in an immaterial world, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? I hate her. I hate her! Hi, EXO! Welcome in! Boo! Boo! Tomato! Tomato! Okay, she's not gonna be of any help to us, I feel. What if I showed... I don't know where I got this from now, though, either. Oh, she has something to say. Well, that's a demon warding hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection. Oh, I see. What are you waiting for? You won't get any protection just by holding it, you know. Put it on already. No, I can't. I was just... What's happening? Oh, they put it on him. It's like it was made just for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, but we should be able to see it too. What do you mean by that, detective? It looks absolutely marvelous. You've just got to keep it on for a while. Is this some sort of divine retribution? Let's try showing this. Nope. She's no help. Maybe try the green thing? The scroll? We could try. Oh! Well, look what you found. Oh my god! Slay, Shadow! That's the master of Kurain of the Kurain channeling technique. Mystic Misty Fae. Fae. It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty's disappearance. Apparently, she intended to pass on the master title to her daughter. Who is this daughter? Oh, come on, Edgeworth. Well, I myself am part of a branch family of the Fae clan. But even I am not privy to the information concerning the main family. Okay. Has she psyche? No, she has no high psyche locks. Clussy? No, Nathan. Patience. Every time you come in here, it's clussy this, clussy that. Wait for the clussy. Good things come to those who wait. You could have probably started playing Ace Attorney and met the clussy woman yourself at this point. I like my one chicken nugget as payment now, Lillith. Alright, I will leave it at the gates for you. But I need it now. A little desperate there. Hey, buddy. Crazy thing to tune back into. It's Nathan. It's not even me. It's all Nathan. About this picture. Well, look at that. I look pretty S to the X. Oh, I'm gonna... What if I jumped? Don't you think? Yeah, absolutely. Up until recently, we've avoided exposure in such magazines. But this time, we had our reasons. What are your reasons? Is that so? For example... Well, why deny the world the sight of such a lovely face? That's it? Oh my god, I thought she was gonna give us actual information. Okay, let's move outside. Maybe I've missed something. The courtyard. Gumshoe, please, speak to me. Look, I'm just your everyday simple detective. Don't ask me such tough questions, okay? That's not something to be proud of, detective. Every day. Oh wait, no, did I just present the right thing to him? Oh, there it is. I was like, how can you not have any opinions on the murder weapons, Gumshoe? Please! This sword represents the multiple branches that life can take, all ending as one. I've never heard that one. You know what I think about sometimes? What kind of life would I have had I hadn't joined the homicide division? So you think about that kind of thing too, Of course I do. I think about it a lot. Me as a traffic cop, me as a detention officer, me as the Blue Badger. I guess he doesn't have any plans to leave the force. I don't think he should. I'd love to see him in a uniform though, I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, so I think I might have already told you about this, but the truth is, wait, I saw something about a kid. Oh yeah, you want to be a wizard? Hey, that's amazing! How did you know that? So, what do you think? I'd make a really great one, don't you think? We just had this conversation a little while ago, detective. I mean, I kind of forgot about it, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's talk about the autopsy, maybe? Look, nothing about... Okay, he can't answer anything about that. Alright, I'm kind of stumped. Where else can I move to? I can only go back to the main hall. Alright, let's examine again. Just in case. Nope. I think I got everything last time. This guy is so pure, I know. Why do you think I've fallen for him so hard? He's so stupid. Oh, Gumshoe. There truly will never be a man like that. Let's move to the suspension bridge again. And then I thought there was a lower thing at one point, but maybe I'm wrong about that. And where's Larry? I'm sure he knows something. When something smells, it's probably the butts. I could be a man like that? No offense, Nathan. You guys are built very different. Also, I forgot to shout you out, Nathan, my bad. I'm sure you can be for someone, but for me, I need to be able to look up at you, okay? And I feel like I might... How tall are you, Nathan? Because from your model, I feel like I'd be looking down at you. What's that supposed to mean? Listen. I feel like... Where is he? I could fit like 3 Nathans in the width. Can you send me your PNG real quick? I just need to do some math. Can I get your PNG real quick? Nathan, I just want to do some visual learning here for a second. I didn't say it's a bad thing. I just have a type, okay? Look how many Lilliths I can fit into Gumshoe. That sounds really not right. It's like he's two of me. He's actually two of me. Oh my god. Like shoulder to shoulder. He's like 2.5 me's if I think about it. How about... No, don't say that. This is why I got age restricted last time. Damn it! I know now. I know why now. Oh, Nathan actually sent it. Slay. Alright. We're going off track, but this is like science I need to prove. Do I not have... I don't. Okay, hold on. We gotta make a new one. Create new. Okay. Browse. Oh my god. Alright. Listen, it's not gonna be, like, height accurate, but... First of all, look how cute Nathan is. You couldn't send me a smaller one? We are gonna have to do so much sizing. Hold on. Oh! Ah! I should lock that. I feel like I'm gonna be angry really soon. Hey, you did this, okay? Like, listen, I feel like, personally, I feel like if we were to put ourselves next to each other, Nathan, we might be, like, around the same height. But, like, okay? Or, like, I feel like you need to be slightly smaller than me. I don't know. It's just, that's my headcanon. And then, look at you. If we put you shoulder to shoulder, your shoulder is, like, right here, okay? So then we go one more. That's basically, that's, like, 3 Nathans. What did I say? It's 3 Nathans. Gumshoe is 3 Nathans wide, okay? 7'3", you're coping. You're coping. Stop coping, Nathan. It's not a good look on you. Oh my, look at this cutie. Oh, Nathan is cute as well, I guess. You're catching extra strays today, Nathan. All because of the clussy. It's okay. It's okay. 7.3 sauce packet. Laid across, I feel like he'd be 12 sauce packets wide. Maybe that's too little. I'm not good at visualizing things. Okay, hold on. I need to check something. Okay. I know what I have to do. I have to move this along a little bit, so I have to check something, okay? I think I know what we have to do now. Back to the jail. One of these days, I'm gonna go lore accurate with the VTube collab model. My little twink. You're gonna be shorter than me. I should pull out the what is it called? You know how people do like the height charts stuff? I should do that again. I should do that again. Nathan, you can't be taller than me. It's just not right. You can't be taller than me. I can't accept it. Okay, we should have a note, but I do not see a note in here. I think I'm missing something. Where the fuck do I find the note? I'm huge? Alright, still coping, I see. Come back once you've had a moment to settle, alright? It said I should have a note. Temple map, issue, photo of Elise, data, autopsy report, sword. Okay, we have no note. We are missing a note. I've clearly missed something in my endeavors. Examine the envelope in the back left-hand corner of the room. Huh? Hold on. Main hall. I've missed something. Oh my god, you're telling me this is the reason I've been stuck? My god. Lady! It's because she keeps making sexy jokes at me, okay? I'm getting... She basically... She was distracting me. Death didn't get humbled when I found out my coworker was 5'7". Okay, when your coworker's 5'7", how tall are you? Are you smaller or taller than 5'4"? Cause I'm 5'4". Yeah, I'm 5'4". That was fair. Okay, well, no one else said it to me, alright? No one else pointed it out to me. There are more Enza cushions in the corner of the room. What's with that white piece of paper sticking out from under that stack? Wouldn't you like to know whether... Actually, I would. Maybe I do. Beats me. Gumshoe, go get it. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like an old manila envelope. Yeah! Wait, why is he karate chopping it? What is it, Detective? This could be it! An ultra important clue, a super special clue! I suppose I should read it myself then. It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Tonight at 10, at Heavenly Hall, unless you want your secret to be exposed. It's happening. She's gonna go to jail. I'm not defending her anymore. Throw her to the other side. Give her to Godot. Have you finished the game yet? No, Nix. Come on. I just found my first clue. After almost an hour. This sounds like a blackmail letter. Note to Iris added to the court record. Nice going there, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? You're an ultra-important prosecutor, a super-duper prosecutor. Well, I suppose it takes a super-duper kind of dump to miss a clue. Catching strays. Danny, how dare you! I didn't get my minerals from sucking rocks. That's clearly the problem today. Okay, let's read the stupid note. How important could it be anyways? Carried by Elise Denim when she was alive, has her fingerprints on it. Time to go to jail. Once and for all. I went the wrong way. I can't believe you, Thanos. Can't believe this. You didn't offer any? I told you to work for chicken nuggets. And listen, I thought we got everything already. Alright, now I'm locked in. Yes. Yes? Just in case. I don't know. I don't trust myself right now. Clearly didn't. Oh my god. I can't believe this. Okay. Now we have it. We have everything. Okay. We gotta skip ahead. We've already read this. Yes, finally! I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you. That's... Well, Iris? Why are you glaring at me like that? Glare harder. You were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you, isn't that correct? Was it the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? I don't care. As long as she is like crying at the end of this, I'm good. Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way. But Mr. Edgeworth, yes? Oh, sorry, yes? I thought that the letter was just someone playing a prank on me. Mm-hmm, a prank? Well, yes, after all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it. Hold on. There's no one to tell it to that. There's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. I wonder about that. Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her. No, you may not have anything to hide under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to. And I think I know who that was. Your ex-boyfriend that you tried to frame for murder? Yes! Phoenix Wright. I don't know about her, but your glare would break me. Oh my god, really? Am I doing things to you, Nathan? You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. Oh my god, please don't do this. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. What the frick, Nathan? I didn't realize you meant like that. Jeez. Jeez. God damn, well, he lost. Whoop. Well, what do you have to say? I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. Don't look at me like that. You clean that up right now. This it got too much. Alright, let's see what she has to say. This one will also be age restricted, I fear. It will definitely get age restricted now. It's the open shoulders that got Nathan. Oh shit, exposed shoulders? This is what does it? Oh my god, better not zoom in on my shoulders. Scandalous. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it. What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions? Oh, sorry. What is this heavenly hall the letter mentions? It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. A small shack, huh? It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on this map? Heavenly Hall, okay. It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the inner temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be lurking at Heavenly Hall... I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it. By the way, ads are starting in about 45 seconds. So this is a secret that you locked away in your heart. Yes. It looks as though I may have to visit this Heavenly Hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of our mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room last night. Yes, that's exactly right. Iris's testimony added to the court record. Rang lights out bell at 10 p.m. and was then in her room until the murder was discovered. Interesting. The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you I will win. I don't know how I feel right now because she's not a good guy. Like, why are we defending her? I don't want to defend you. Sorry, I couldn't respond immediately. Impolite. Eating a okay. I'm gonna get bonked when the checks TM. Anyway, I lurky and relaxes. Let me know. Shut the hell up. We call that edgy. What the fuck? So how does being Edgeworth feel like? Oh, I love being Edgeworth. Yes. Nothing else I was gonna say. Me looking down at you, this is false information. That's actually reverse, Nathan. I'm Goku and you're Frieza. Anyways. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other. No, I don't want to see her. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret. But it's pointless. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am. What the fuck does that mean? Where am I going? Oh, Heavenly Hall. I was like, where to next? What the frick is this? Canada mentioned! February 8th, Heavenly Hall. This is a lot. Whoa, not much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Oh. Why? Why does this always happen? Whenever I find a girl I like, they always run away, because they're a pervert. I even chased one of them to Japan. Next is going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal a detective's wallet. That'll get me locked up for sure. Wait. Oh my god, you freak. You know men's and women's are separated, right? Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down on his... Aw, he's still catching strays. Gumshoe. He's just talking to himself. Shh. Be quiet and listen. Let him yap. Let him yap himself into a grave. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? Did he blow up the bridge? What did he do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you just said, I got an objection. What the? Edgy, you dirty rat! Oh, not the glare. Gumshoe, you oaf. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was shouting out objection. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to say for yourself? Okay, he didn't kill anyone. He's too stupid to do that, unfortunately. What is this little shack anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Come on, I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's, artistic. It's quiet, it's cold, it's got no power, and it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds a lot like my apartment there, pal. One thing's for sure, no one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So can I get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? He's getting all buddy-buddy on us, sir. Iris. Listen to me, Edgy. You've got to do this. You've got to save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? I'm looking at the entire chat who has defended Iris to this point. This is who you have aligned yourself with. You've aligned yourself with Larry Butts. Think about that next time you decide to defend her. Watch your mouth. Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry that girl. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet. But I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. She's got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. Hi, TJ, welcome in. Nah, throw her down the cliff? Yes, I'm with, throw her. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He'd never imagined that I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked indeed. That's why I didn't want her to do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I gonna do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me about a mile back. If we really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him onto the witness stand. The night of the crime. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. What were you and where were you and what were you doing last night? Oh man, don't you have anything else to talk about? What kind of I can't read today, I'm so sorry. With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Listen. I know plenty of ladies who are into Edgeworth. Not a problem for him. Okay, chill out with the scary eyes, okay? I got it. If you really want to know last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible. Aw, goddammit, not the psyche locks again. 3! Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days, what do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why hasn't he realized that I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him? I was replaying Dispatch. I'm gonna watch stream for a bit before moving on to continue reading my book. Oh, sounds good. Thanks for hanging out, TJ. Ready? Read it? What did I say? And who drinks hot water on purpose? I'm personally not a fan. I can't even drink water that's not like cold. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to be ice cold. 6, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Nice to meet you. My name is Lovelace, and I'm the gatekeeper who does anything but her job. I hope you guys had a good stream. 6, I hope you had a good stream. The trash raid. We love the trash raid. Of course, to anyone who's coming from 6's stream, if you gotta head out, I totally understand. Go eat, drink, refresh yourselves. If you want to hang out, we're playing some Ace Attorney today. We're on the last case. I don't know how far we're gonna get, but I'm emo regardless. I almost cried. What happened? Bye, Sweet Carol. Okay, well that sounds like a sad-ish title. I think it was sad. I maybe have to check this out afterwards. I've never heard of that game, but the title sounds like it'd be kind of emo. It was sad. Oh no, I'm a crybaby. I can't play that kind of stuff. It was sad. You said it 3 times. It's getting worse and worse. Are you okay? You okay, 6? It was. Oh, it's a whimsical horror. That's interesting. Whimsical horror. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. With sad. Double down on the feelings. You get fear and you get sad. But yeah, 6, if you gotta run or anything, I totally get it. So, but if you want to hang out, I also will not mind having a little trash panda near me. Ma ba 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 ba. Yeah, the game is all drawn into. Oh wait, I've heard about this. I think I saw Kuchan playing it. I think a little while ago. I think something like that. I saw a clip. You said Disney style, and I immediately realized what you're talking about. It's so good. I might have to check it out. I've seen a few people play it, but I haven't investigated that series myself yet. Give me a sec. I'm gonna drink some water. I feel like we have complete opposite vibes going on here right now, especially with Larry being here. Oh, thanks for the papa, and thank you for the stretch that is. Actually, maybe I'll get up and stretch real quick. Wait. Okay, nice. I hate talking to this guy.
All right, good night, bro.
You heading out, Aston? The night of the crime. All right. Now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Oh, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I've been sleeping, I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend Naomi. And then it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Dusky Bridge caught on fire, and you're saying you saw this with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There are still 3 psycho locks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where, you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean in there? It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. It's probably gonna have to do with the map. Hey, you can't even see the bridge. You fucking liar. Easy. This is the map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. Hi, Kaz. How are you? Welcome in. But, oh, sorry. What am I looking for? When Larry finally... Hey. If Larry takes over my position, I will actually do a flip. Why would he take my position? Where am I? Huh? What the hell, Stone? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? One down. Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You will get the lovely heavenly hall. I don't want that shack. I have such nice gates. You want me to take a shack? Look at this. Wait, wrong one. Look at this place. It's so much nicer. Why would I want to be in a shack? No rent? I don't pay rent at the gates. What? Oh. Ya goose? You'll leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room, at the temple, so then where were you? You don't know that. I wasn't in my room. Oh, sorry, you don't know that I wasn't in my room. So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I've read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witness lightning. Okay, if I recall, I think he asked to meet with Iris, I think. So because of that, I'm trying to go off what I remember, which is not much. I think he was around here somewhere. I think. Let's see how this goes. Please, 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 please. This is where you were. Oh, whenever I say, well, what do you think? I know I already got it wrong. Oh, not much, I guess. Damn it! I'm sorry, but what kind of answer is that? Well, you were just making small talk, right? Like, how are you doing or something? Larry, look at the expression on my face. Do I look like I was just making small talk? To be honest, no, I guess not. Damn it! This guy pisses me off. I hate this guy so much. Every time Larry shows up, I lose a little bit of my will to live. It appears I didn't think it through carefully enough. Okay, but can I look at my evidence? Oh, I can. Damn, I didn't realize it. I feel like there was something I saw that told me something about where... Something that Larry said. Take the profile. There was something, I'm pretty sure he asked to meet Iris, and where else could he have, unless he was at the inner temple. But then how do you get back? Because the bridge burnt down, unless he went for a swim. Unless he was at Heavenly Hall at that point. Back off bust, oh my god. You two can fight over that freak of a woman all you want. I don't get it. Where was Larry and why was he there? Maybe he sent the I don't think he sent the blackmail letter, did he? What did the blackmail letter say again? Found in the maiden hall, maybe she dropped it. Salutations here. There's something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your... The secret to be exposed part is what makes me think that is not the case. But what do I know? I could be wrong. It could be. It could very well be that. Maybe it's Heavenly Hall. He said he discovered Heavenly Hall yesterday, right? So, oh, wait! Look at the way this freaking place looks. He painted her. It has to be Heavenly Hall. Pause. I think he I don't know what the secret is. But I'm pretty sure... Let me read it one more time. I must talk to you about... There's something I must talk to you about. This is probably where he wanted to propose, right? I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 at Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come unless you want your secret to be... Is it that he thinks that she likes him? Because he's delusional? I think it might be that. Okay, let me try this. Yes. Okay, okay. Okay, yes? The place you saw lightning strike from was naturally Heavenly Hall. Okay, nice. Well, why would I be hanging around out in this old... Well, you're hanging out at this old shack now, bitch. What? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and I could fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Uh-oh. In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've at least once in your life visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. Let's go. I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing at this cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a fair decor? Oh, I think you read a fair decor. I probably butchered that too. It's not like I know French. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no! Oh my god. What? I feel like my throat made a noise and I hope it did not pick up on the mic because it sounded like a freaking burp. You really are one scary guy, you know. I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. This skank! Now kiss. No. There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel cold all over, Edgy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. I wish Edgeworth would glare at me. What? So you think I've got the hots for Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You have something that proves I was waiting for her, or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line and end this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. I don't know. I thought it was the building. Huh. The letter? Oh yeah, it's addressed to Iris, right? You're so smart, Shadow. Thank you. I thought I had to prove that he likes her. Oops. Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey, give that back! You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that? You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, first of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It's a salutation here. Well, that's what it said in the book, Letter Writing for Dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's where you're supposed to write Dear Iris. Oh, I'm so sorry. He really is a special guy. The night of the crime. So you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag, threatening a young lady like that. Fumble King Larry, actually, we have seen this man through 3 games pathetically simp for women and never succeed. Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what, you tried to scare Iris by threatening to expose her secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her? Is that not his letter? Unless you want your secret to be exposed. That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break, it's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? What did you say? My love for her burned so hotly, it could melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh, then what is the secret you mentioned? Come on, Edgy, don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Oh, he's delusional. He's delusional. I mean, we kind of been known. Oh, I missed something. Shit, sorry. About our hot and sour, bittersweet love affair. Alright. Then when did you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Or why did you, I guess? Give me a break, it's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh. Then why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's cause Edgy gave me that scary look of his. Are you telling me if Phoenix had a scary look, we'd have, like, an easier time in general? What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it? That's what all these huge locks were about? I don't understand what you were so defensive. Why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on. Don't let it get you down. But Mr. Edgeworth, this guy's still hiding something, I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. I thought that was the bridge he was talking about. And he's right. Larry. What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. Something incredible. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike Dusky Bridge. That's what I was thinking. Yes, and I believe it was incredible. And I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? If that's all there is to your story, your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. What? When? Where? Why? How? Hey, what do you think you're doing? If you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth, I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. Oh, again? I'm gonna crash out. Whoa! No! There ain't no way. There's no way. That is one stinky fart he's holding back. Just let it rip, please. What's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do it all over again? Why are you glaring at me like I'm about to be hit by a bolt of lightning? I've just about had it with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I should beat him. I'll just have to drag him to the witness stand. Okay, thank God. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it anymore. Edgeworth to the heavens, nor. Lillith to the heavens, nor. Lillith at hell, nor. Lillith in limbo, nor. What do you mean? Do you know how it... I feel like I lose brain cells every time we have to talk to Larry. Like, genuinely. Oh shit, now we have to go to trial. Okay. Alright. Okay. How far in are we? An hour and a half? That's not that long at all. Okay. Because I'm like, either... No. Let's see how far we get. Yes. Because I know there's 2 parts to the trial. But I don't think we're going to get to the second part of the trial, depending on how long it is. February 9th, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Oh my. Mr. Lorice feels that way about me? I forgot he called himself Lorice. Apparently he isn't aware of your real secret after all. Don't look at me like that. This is no time to be embarrassed. I'm sorry. I'm just hardly accustomed to that sort of thing. Is this just a look-alike? There ain't no way. Worry not, and in any case, whatever it was that he saw on the night of the incident, mark my words, I'll drag it out of him. Does that mean Mr. Lorice is the witness today? No. I believe that none will be the first to take the stand. Oh, and she accused you of being the one to stab the other lady whose name, Elise? I think, Elise? Sister Bikini. She claims to have seen you the very instant in which you carried out the crime. I just want to ask you one last time. It really wasn't you who killed Miss Elise Donim, correct? That is correct. It wasn't me. Very well then. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes? You are a prosecutor, aren't you? Are you sure about this? If your true identity is revealed... Don't worry, I've made the necessary arrangements. I see. Iris. It is a prosecutor's job to doubt people. But right now, I'm a defense attorney. A defense attorney's job is to believe in people, and to believe until the bitter end. That's what my friend told me once. Or that's what my friend told me once, sorry. Mr. Edgeworth, I simply ask that you watch and decide for yourself, whether or not I am fit to do the task I have been entrusted. Very well, sir. I leave my defense in your capable hands. I'm confused. I'm confused. February 9th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 7. It's gonna be like, damn, does he have a dumpy on him? What? How crazy would Lillith go if Edgeworth does Phoenix's finger pose? Don't they both have finger poses? Oh my god, do I know my ace attorney? Canadian judge is back. They knew I was coming and made the necessary arrangements. Oh my god, I can't look at him on the left side. What? I mean, yeah, the left side. This is so weird. The defense does indeed appear to be ready. However, the same cannot be said for the prosecution in this case. Oh wait, is it because Godot doesn't want to go up against anyone but Phoenix? Is it because of that? Oh, that guy? Yeah, that guy. Indeed. I'm not sure I like such a blatant waste of time, of this court's time. An empty prosecutor's chair can only mean that the prosecutor has no confidence in their ability to prove their case. It would seem this case is already over before it had a chance to begin. Oh, really? Was that easy? I'm ready to announce my verdict at this time. The court finds the defendant. Oh! It's Francisca! The prosecution stands for... Girl, I missed you! Where you been? Don't do that again, though. It scares me. The prosecution stands ready. And you are? Francisca von Karma, prosecuting prodigy. Prodigy! Von Karma, you say? Perchance, you wouldn't be of any relation to the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Karma. Precisely. Legends are a thing of the past. I am a von Karma, that is all. Upon a special request, I flew in today for the purposes of prosecuting this case. You did? Then, you must be quite a big shot, eh? By the way, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. I'm almost certain that I've seen you somewhere before, or am I just imagining things? You look very much like a prosecutor I met once. No! Prosecutor? What are you talking about, Judge? I believe you're imagining things, Your Honor. Miss Von Karma, do you have anything to say? There's no such weakling as this man. Wait, there's no such weakling as this man among those of the prosecutor's office. Oh! There isn't. But I'm sure once before in this courtroom. Shut up! I told you there is no such weakling. She really hates him. What is that, a whip? I'm not sure I care for such a thing in my courtroom. Bailiff, remove that whip! I have no objection to the whip. Okay. You don't? The prosecution can wield a whip or drink 17 cups of coffee. But there is still only one truth. That is what I stand to hear. That is what... What'd I say? That is what I stand here to prove today. Oh, Edgeworth being good with the whip? Yeah. This promises to be interesting, Miles Edgeworth. I had expected to face Phoenix right here today. But looking at you now, maybe this is what I have been waiting for all this time. Thanks for the pat-pat on. Miles Edgeworth, I will not allow this chance to crush you slip through my fingers. Oh my god. I see you brought your flair for the histrionic?
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
This is kind of fun though, because in the last part of the second game, they had like this like, you know, tearful goodbye situation. So now they're up against each other. Ooh. Allow me to add to the things I'm not sure about. People acting bizarrely in my court. Shh. The stage is set. Now continue with the proceedings, Your Honor. Stop talking, Your Honor. You're getting in the way of things. Very well, Miss Von Karma, please give an outline of this case. With as little whipping as possible. The murder victim is the famed picture book author, Miss Elise Donim. God damn! Oh my god, like right in the spine. Double stabbed. The other thing went in too. Oh my god. Crazy how Phoenix's frenemies are actually good people. Well, weren't like Franziska and like Miles kind of not raised together, but closely, because Von Karma basically, you know, Von Karma killed Edward's dad, and then Von Karma basically like trained Edward to be the prosecutor he was made to be, and Franziska is Von Karma's daughter, so they were kind of like siblings-ish. I don't know, right? Her body was found in the Hazakura Temple courtyard. She had been stabbed through the torso by a ceremonial sword from a golden statue. The sword in this picture is the weapon in question, correct? Very well. The court accepts this photo of the crime scene. Crime photo added to the court record. There's no mistake. This was the doing of Sister Iris. After all, there's a witness to her crime. Very well. Please bring this witness to the stand. But it would be unlikely that Franziska wouldn't appear if not for Phoenix? True. Oh my god. Oh, because Godot is not gonna be there. He probably had to pull strings. I want to know what's up with Godot and like his obsession with us. And by us, I mean Phoenix. I almost want to get like a burgundy maroon version of my model just to be Edgeworth. Because the blue, it aligns with Phoenix. It works out. My first and last trial as a defense attorney. Let me know if you need your mercenary, Lillith. I will let you know. Witness, state your name and occupation, please. Hold on there. I'm not sure about being not sure if I care for the— What? I'm not sure about being not sure I can't, if I care for— I need a new judge, please. Witness, please stand up nice and straight. Oh. If I recall correctly, there are a few milk crates in the defendant's lobby for our back pain-plagued witness. Bailiff, fetch a crate for this poor lady, please. She needs some milk. Once again, your name and occupation, please. Little old me? Well, I'm the head nun of Hazakura Temple on Eagle Mountain. My name is Bikini. You got it? Bikini. Nice to meet everyone. What the fuck, Judge? But you don't appear to be wearing a bikini right now. Yeah, get it. Get him. That's why we need the whip and that's why we need the whip. The courtroom is the garden of holy judgment. Those with lechery in their hearts should leave the sanctuary at once. You want me to leave? Yes. Get me a new one. A new judge, please. No need to get your bikinis in a twist. Let me tell you, I'm a sight to behold in the summer. Oh, damn. Okay, Bikini. Okay, sister. Sheesh. In any case, witness, I hear that you saw the crime take place on the night in question. That's right. I can still hardly believe it myself, to be honest. There's no way dear little Iris could do anything like that. Let us hear what you have to say, then. First, tell us about your own movements that night, eh? This is actually offensive. As a Canadian, this is very offensive. No one says a boo, okay? The night of the murder. That night, I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but... well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So, I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long, hot soak. It was after I had finished, just as I was heading back, that's when I saw it. So it's simply coincident that you found yourself returning to Hazakura Temple? Yes, you could say that. That's an interesting way to say that. If my back hadn't been in so much pain, I wouldn't have stayed at the inner temple. I would have stayed at the inner temple, sorry. That sounds like a pretty important statement she just made. There's only one problem with this testimony that I can see. And you're not about to fall at the first hurdle, now are you, Miles Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth, please begin your cross-examination. What are you talking about? How dare you? Have I ever said about once? No. I'm living proof. The night of the murder. That night, I was helping an acolyte with her training in the inner temple, but... man, I can't get used to hearing Edgeworth's voice lines. Okay, Stone, I was set up. How dare you? Stop! What is this inner temple? Well, see, conversing with spirits is what we train people to do, right? We'll be the ones asking you the questions, madam. In order to do that, a place strong in spiritual power is required. There's a small temple across Dusky Bridge called the Inner Temple. Acolytes must spend an entire night there to undergo intense training. And how exactly do you help with this process? It is all quite exacting. Okay. It can't be performed without a nun supervising. Like a tutor watching to make sure a spoiled child studies. A tutor with a whip in your case. If that is the case, then why did you return to Hazakura Temple, where the murder took place? Well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. Violently? That's right. It's no laughing matter, especially in the winter. I can't hold anything heavier than a knife and fork during the cold months. Just being alive is like strict training. Okay. On the night of the murder, was this fabulous back of yours hurt? Fabulous, okay. That's right. Raging like a bull in a pig pen. I almost fainted once or twice. I just knew that unless I warmed it up, it was going to finally finish me off. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. You left Iris to help? With what? What do you think? The acolyte's training, of course. It was just past 10 p.m., so we were starting to enter into the training exercises proper. Wasn't it your place to remain with the disciple? Well, the job is simply to watch over the acolyte so they don't pass away. Holy shit! Just to confirm this point again, that night, you met Iris in the inner temple, correct? Yes, she's a gentle, honest girl. Okay, sure. She never once failed to follow my directions, except she didn't go to the inner temple, so I guess she did. There's no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long, hot soak. So you returned to the Hazakura Temple in order to take a bath. My back is to blame for everything. It's a do or be done in kind of world, after all. How long were you in the bath for, if you don't mind me asking? My, what a filthy little rogue you are. I know what's on your I need a new sister. Now. Huh? I bet your next question is going to be, where exactly do— Ah, this is why you have to watch the young ones. What are you going on about? I was— Pathetic Miles Edgeworth. The lowest of the low? I'm the victim. What? Is there some sort of kick me sign stuck to the defense's bench? Oh my god, he's getting the Phoenix Wright experience. Anyway, I couldn't afford to be away from my post for too long, you understand, so... I'm back, what? She came at a perfect time. It was after I had finished, just as I was heading back, that's when I saw it.
Hold it!
The bridge burning? Oh no, the murder. The crime took place in the courtyard, correct? When you go from my room to the main hall, you have to take a winding hallway from which you can see the courtyard. That's right. In other words, it was pure coincidence that the witness saw the crime taking place before her eyes. There was no complicated setup in this case. That certainly seems to be true. There is indeed only one problem with this testimony. If I can clearly point out what it is, then I can begin to quantify just how good this witness's memory and observation skills are. So are we saying that Iris did not leave her room that night? Okay, let's look at our evidence. Received before the lights out bell. The night of the crime protects from evil spirits. So is she not supposed to leave with it? Well, technically she did not have this. Shows Hazakura Temple and the surrounding area. Regional report. Taken by her only pupil. Oh, I remember this. Okay. Rang lights out bell at 10 and was then in her room until the murder was discovered. Okay, I guess we could bring this up. As you can see, my back likes to act up violently, so I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned to Hazakura Temple. There's no bath. Okay. When I saw it... Okay, I think it's at the last point. We have to present the evidence. I think. Let's save. Okay. Here? Please.
Objection!
I don't think that was it. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in your statement, Your Honor. Okay, well, that wasn't it. I feel like that has to be presented somewhere, though, right? Well done, Your Honor. What? What? I was only testing you just now. Well then, why don't you try testing this penalty? Damn! I thought he was actually gonna gaslight him. It looks like I shouldn't have spoken in haste. No, it wasn't haste. That was clearly it. Okay. Just as I was heading back, that's when I saw it. Let me look at the map. Well, I guess that doesn't really help. There's no, like, actual diagram of the way the temple is done. Only one problem with this testimony. If I can clearly point out what it is, then I can begin to quantify just how good this witness's memory and observation skills are. So I left Iris to help the acolyte and returned. Is this where she says that she's an honest girl? Question mark. Well, the job is simple. I think it's here. She said she met Iris at the inner temple, but Iris didn't leave, right? Let me double check. Rang out bell at 10 p.m. and was then in her room until the murder was discovered. Double check. Unless this means there's actually a twin in this case. I don't know. Oh wait, this was the wrong statement. This is the next one. Damn it, we're gonna get called a pervert again. I think it was this one. Okay, let me double check. I just want to be sure. It was just past 10 p.m., so we were starting to enter into the training exercises proper. Wasn't it your place to remain with the disciple? Well, the job is to simply watch over the acolytes so that they don't pass away. Just to confirm this point again, that night, you met Iris in the inner... Okay, there it is! Alright. If this is not it, I'm gonna throw up because I don't know what else it could be. Nice. Witnesses have to undergo their own trials, I'm afraid. The defendant's fate rests on their power of observation and memory, after all. Well, don't worry. I'm more than up to the task. I'm a woman of faith, after all. The head honcho of Hazakura Temple. In that case, Miss Honcho, I'd like you to explain something for me. The discrepancy between your testimony and that of the defendant Iris. She claims that after ringing the lights out bell, she went back and stayed in her room. Which means she did not go to the inner temple at all. No! She said that? A defendant or a witness? Who is more likely to lie, do you suppose? The defendant is simply lying to cover her back. But that is completely illogical. The murder was committed in the courtyard of Hazakura Temple. Claiming that she went back to the inner temple would make for a much better alibi. Ooh. But that is odd. Whatever the reason, I can't believe that she would lie. She does indeed have honest eyes. Ugh! All people lie, that is my belief. Why am I the only one being whipped in here? It's deserved, Judge. Anyway, neither the witness nor the defendant have any reason to lie. Which means we must call your memory into question. Dear, dear, dear. You're older than me and yet you want to play that game, do you? What? Well, that isn't exactly what My memory is perfect, crystal clear, especially in the winter. But your back isn't. Then I suppose it's too early to end this cross-examination, eh? Mr. Edgeworth, if you're going to question the memory of this witness, you will need to show me a more decisive piece of evidence. Understood, Your Honor. I was naive to think that that alone would do the trick. Then, please add your comments about Iris to the testimony, and let us return to the cross-examination. That night, wait, hold on. Iris came to the inner temple. She was dressed exactly as she had been at dinner. Feel like the hood is gonna come into play here.
Hold it.
Are you sure that you're not making a mistake? You, young man, need to get your estimation of me up from the floor. Ugh. Iris always wears the same clothes. The smallest thing out of place would have stood out like a sore thumb to me. You're making a mistake, thinking I made a mistake. An excellent finish there, witness. Still, I have to wonder. There is no bath at the inner temple, you see, and I needed a long, hot soak. Okay, I think I need to bring into question the hood. I think. Or Iris herself. Should I bring up Iris? No, I need to point out a contradiction. So, the hood would probably be better evidence. I think. Yay! Okay, nice. She hid from the creepy stalker guy? Oh yeah, Loris. Witness, let's get one thing straight. The defendant whom you claim to have met, she was wearing this demon-warding hood, correct? Of course, that is a very important piece of clothing, I'll have you know. Wahahaha. Wait a minute. Hold it right there. Why do you have that? Yes. That's the question of the day now, isn't it, Miss Von Karma? I'll have you know that this hood was given to someone as a gift that night. Therefore, before the lights out bell was rung. What? You know where I'm going with this, don't you? Oh my god, that smug shit-eating grin. if the witness had seen the defendant as she claims. Whoa! Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Then the iris she saw should have been missing this very hood. Sorry, let me just text this person, then I'll call them back. Okay. Then the iris she saw should have been missing this very hood. Well, oh my gosh, she's so short! It's not a bad feeling at all, exposing contradictions like this. Switch sides, switch sides! Now understand that happy look on Wright's face every time he does it. Or, oh. Sister, this hood. You have spare ones around the temple, don't you? Spares? Well, I do tend to make too many of them. I see. A stockpile. A surplus of hoods, eh? Each nun is only given one hood. This should be the only hood that Iris owned. Then this is quite strange. If there was a surplus of hoods, then she could have worn one of those. There is no contradiction here. I'm sorry to break this to you, Miss Von Karma, but you won't get away that easily. Discrepancies such as this will sow seeds in any human's heart. The seeds of doubt. Oh, sister, has your image of Iris been changed? I don't know what else to say. Besmirched? Yes. Witness. While I don't wish to call your testimony into doubt, you must give every detail with precision. I'm not sure I'm comfortable going along with this. Sister, you shall continue with your testimony. Tell us what you saw after finishing your bath, on your way back to the inner temple. Those seeds of doubt are sprouting in the judge's heart. They just need a little more stimulation to bear fruit. Contradictory stimulation. He sounds like such a fucking nerd right now. Scuffy Lillith is back. Look, I haven't scuffed today. What are you talking about? Welcome in, Corp Dog. Wait, after my bath? Is that what it said? I think so. I finished my bath around 11, and I thought I should return to the inner temple. And as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look and there Iris was. Oh, Mystic Elise. Iris was. Oi. I just read that. And with that sword of all things. Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room, which faces out onto the courtyard. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window. What if Mystic Elise fell? No. I'm trying to think. If she fell out of her window, fell on top of the sword, and that was Iris trying to help her get the sword out of her back, rather than stabbing her. Is that an insane theory? I don't know. I'm trying to think outside of the box. Because her falling out of the window is a big, like, question mark to me right now. Also, where's Pearl? We haven't found her yet. I just remembered. Where is that kid? Where's my kid? You saw a truly terrible sight, didn't you? If I was in your place, then it would be much like Miss Von Karma whipping Mr. Edgeworth in court. That's a weird freaking thing to say. And me seeing it all from this very chair. Or, well, something like that. This judge, he's a fucking idiot. His imagination is about as vivid and creative as Detective Gumshoe. Hey, don't talk about my man like that, okay? He's not this bad. I would look the fool if I commented on such foolishness. Anyway, this case is mine, Miles Edgeworth. Calling everyone by their full name, can't you do something about that habit of yours? True. Cross-examination. I finished my bath around 11 and I thought I should return to the inner temple. Why did you thought that? How far is it from your room to the inner temple? Let me think a moment. About 20 minutes on these stumps of mine. It's about 15 to Dusky Bridge from Hazakura Temple. The inner temple is just beyond the bridge. Still, you never made it back there that night, did you? That's right. I was heading along the walkway toward the main hall. And as I was walking back, I heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look and...
Hold it!
You say you heard a noise? Thump. Just like that. That could only be the sound of the victim falling. It's very quiet in the temple, you know. You can even hear the snow falling from the branches. Thump. Just like that. But then, couldn't this noise you heard have been snow falling to the ground? True, Judge. I never thought of that. Why was he laughing with a straight face? The next one to laugh gets a whipping. Well, whatever the source of the sound, I looked over at the courtyard and... Iris was... Oh, Mystic Elise, and with that sword of all things. Then did she actually fall out of her window? Question mark. This is the second time that the witness has testified to seeing the defendant. But some doubt remains in these claims. Hey, just what does that mean? Just because you're a good-looking young man doesn't give you the right to. The murderer who stabbed the victim with the sword. Sister Bikini, try to recall exactly who it was you saw, as clearly as you can. Well, you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you. Oh, now that you mention it. There was something awfully strange about her. Something that has been bugging me all this time. Please don't keep us in suspense. Her hood. Her hood. That's right. It's coming back to me. Iris, she wasn't wearing her hood. I thought something was out of place, but... It's all making sense now, doesn't it? It all makes sense now, doesn't it? After all, she'd given that hood away to someone, right? It's come to bite us back in the ass. You've dug your own grave, Miles Edgeworth. What do you say, Mr. Edgeworth? Is this testimony important? Just in case. It has to be, right? Well, I can't remember who she gave the hood to. Did she give it to Pearl? It's important. It is, okay, yeah, right? It's definitely... adds in 45 seconds as a heads up. This may initially appear to put me at a disadvantage, but I can't see any other leads at the moment. Your Honor, I would like these new statements to be added to the testimony. Miles Edgeworth. If you want to hang yourself, you need only to ask. I'll gladly lend you my whip. Girl, you're insane. Jesus. Witness, add that statement to your testimony. I can't even imagine writing the game script and be like, if you want to hang yourself, I'll give you my whip. Damn, what? No problem. I don't trust you, sister. Now that you mention it, Iris didn't have her hood on.
Hold it!
You are sure about that? Yes. After all, we always wear the same clothes. I don't mean this because we're poor, you understand? It's our style. Yes, that's it. There's absolutely no need to explain yourself. Anyway, she looked different from normal, so that really stuck out. Like me holding a whippet puppy instead of my whip. At least then it might bite you and not someone else. Iris didn't have her hood on, I'm sure of it. Very well. Now, please tell us about the victim, eh? Mystic Elise was staying in the corner room which faces out onto the courtyard.
Hold it!
The room the victim was staying in overlooked the courtyard, correct? Which means the victim's room was on the second floor. No, Hazakura Temple's a single-story building. But the mountain itself slopes downward, which elevates the main gate side of the temple and the guest rooms in the back to about the height of a two-story building. I see. And the victim was staying in one of these elevated rooms, correct? Yes. I should know. I'm the one who carried her things to her room after all. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window.
Hold it!
By who? What makes you so sure of all this? Yeah, what makes you so sure? It's just like I told you earlier. I heard a noise from the courtyard, okay? Thump. Just like that, but you said it could also be snow. You're one smart sister, I'll give you that. The autopsy report states that the victim's body was covered in bruises, indicating a fall from around 10 feet in height. It appears that the witness was not mistaken then. Yep. I'm more than just a pretty face, especially in the winter. I'm a woman of faith, after all, the head honcho of Hazakura Temple. There's only 2 of them working there. What's wrong, Miles Edgeworth? No snappy comeback remark? It doesn't feel like she's lying. This is very powerful testimony, too. She claims to have seen the instant in which the defendant stabbed the victim. There are only 2 things I can believe in right now. My client, Iris, and my own abilities as a defense attorney. But that means she didn't get pushed out the window, since it's only a 1-floor building. She can't be dropped out 10 feet. No, but it's elevated, so the back of the building, it is like the window for her room. It is elevated like 10 feet, I think. Even though it's single, it's weird. It's on a slope, so that's why the front looks one way and the back looks taller. Wait, is this the beginning again? Oh shit. Okay, I'm not sure of what I think about any of this. There's a picture. Not that one. But it isn't right next to the hill, is it? I think it's on the hill, right? Hold on. Oh, that doesn't help. This picture doesn't help. Okay, I don't think I have an image of the thing here, but yeah. Heard a noise from the courtyard. I took a look. Iris didn't have her hood on. Mystical Lillith was staying in the corner room which faces out onto the courtyard. The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of the window. I have a weird feeling she fell onto the thingy. I don't know why though. But that also makes no sense. And then I'm wondering... Okay, here's my crazy theory. Pearl is missing. Did Pearl do something that accidentally spooked Elise, made her fall out of the window? She falls on the sword. Iris hears, but Iris says she never left her room. So then I'm like, twin theory? I don't know. I don't want to believe in the twin theory though. Omar, why are you making that face? Or I'm sorry. Creepy! Is my theory creepy or like... Okay, wait. What does Edward say? It doesn't feel like she is lying. This is very powerful testimony too. She claims to have seen the instant in which the defendant stabbed the victim. There are only 2 things I can believe in right now. My client Iris and my own abilities as a defense attorney. We already pressed on the hood thing, so I don't think that has anything to do with it anymore. Wait. Why is it still in the hand? Because in her flashback, Iris is holding it. So why the frick is the statue? Who had time to place the freaking sword back in the statue's hand? But then how did she first claim there was a hood involved? There wasn't a hood involved. She just didn't realize it until we pointed it out. Gotta go, y'all. Don't hurt Iris or else I'll buy a Nyx. You don't have that kind of power here. Bye, Amado. Have a good night. Okay, I think this picture has to do with it. I think we have to show this picture. I don't know if that hand is important, but I think it's kind of important considering her flashback of this occurrence. I don't know if it's gonna show it if I press into this, but let's see. No, she's not gonna show it. I suggest that photo. I think it's also the photo. Sorry. Okay, let's try this. Oh, I don't think that was it. How do you mean? Don't hit me, please. Shit, I didn't save recently. Damn it. Did I save? I don't think I did. Okay, well, save now, I guess. But why? What makes you so sure of all this? It's just like I told you earlier. I heard a noise from the courtyard, okay? Thump, just like that. You're one smart sister, I'll give you that. The autopsy report states that the victim's body was covered in bruises, indicating a fall from around 10 feet in height. It appears that the witness was not mistaken then. I'm more than just a pretty face, especially in the winter. I'm a woman of faith, after all, the head honcho of Hazakura Temple. There's only 2 of them working. Okay. It doesn't feel like she's lying. Okay. We're in a spiral. I think that image of her dead is very important to this, though. I just don't know where to put it yet. Quick stretch. Okay. The courtyard where Elisto Nim was murdered. 10 to 11 p.m. Cause loss of blood from stab in back. Body fell 10 feet. Huh? After death? I think we have to show the autopsy report. Pause? The stabbing I saw must have occurred after she was pushed out of her window. Loss of blood from stab in back. Body fell 10 feet after death. Save first. Just in case. Oh, I'm a goose. I missed that. Whoopsies! Impressive logic. That's what I'd like to say anyway. Also, Francesca, did you not read it? Yeah, goose. Actually, why would she point it out? Oh, please do. My brain is something else, especially in winter. Yeah, it seems to be a little, it needs a little, more grease, I think, in the winter. However, I think you are overlooking one thing. Miss Von Karma, would you be so kind as to take another look at the autopsy report? Thank you for the hydrate, Dennis, and the pat. Thank you. The autopsy report? The victim did fall from a height of 10 feet. However, this fall was after she was killed. That's right. It says after death right here. The scene the witness claims to have seen is contradictory. If the defendant stabbed and killed the victim there in the courtyard... Sorry, I had to put lip balm on real quick. How did the victim then go on to take a 10-foot fall? Ugh. Yeah. Order! The victim was killed and then fell. If that is the case, then the victim must have been killed in her room, don't you agree? Where's the blood in her room? We actually have not seen her room at all. That is the logical conclusion. Yes, that's right. The victim must have been stabbed by the defendant in her own room. And she was then thrown out of her window, down into the courtyard below. Were there any signs of struggle in Miss Donim's room? Good question. She was stabbed with a sword. That would leave a blood stain, wouldn't you agree? Well, Miss Von Karma, was there any blood? No traces of blood were found in the victim's room. Your whip has just caused traces of blood to be found on my glorious playoff beard. However, if there was no... I did not even do anything. I'm sure there's no need for me to go over this, as I'm sure Your Honor is well aware of when a stabbed wound produces the most blood. When it produces the most blood, very little blood is actually lost at the moment of the blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from the body, it's when you take it out, right? That would be when the blade is removed. Indeed, with the weapon still in place, it acts like a lid on the wound. That's true. With the weapon still in the body, there wouldn't be much bleeding. A perfectly reasonable line of thinking. We have come to a conclusion, then. The victim was thrown out of the window with the sword still in place. This removes all of the contradictions. Actually, it doesn't, because that photo is kind of sussy. Order, order, order. I must admit that this is a probable version of events. I'd expect no less from Franziska von Karma. She locates and takes control of every vital point. It seems that we need a clearer testimony from the witness. Remove all suppositions? Remove all supposition on your part and tell us only the facts, please. No, but she saw the stabbing down there according to her. But what if she's lying? She's been wrong about a few things. I'm thinking, this is what I'm saying. I think that whatever she saw was Iris trying to take the sword out of her back. But I could be wrong. What do I know? I don't know anything. I'm just like a humble little gatekeeper. What do I know? Witness, please remain standing on the crate. I kind of feel bad for her. She has back pain. Give her like a stool on the crate. Don't go selling me short now. The weight of my winter snow has bent me out of shape. The weight of the winter snow has bent me out of shape. Especially my back and my mood. Sister, please give us your testimony. It turns out to be complete jack? Exactly. I will give you a vigorous massage once we are finished here. That is insane. With the whip? Oh boy. Alright, alright. Further details. When I looked across at the scene, the sword was already in place. Thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab, there it is, Mystic Elise. I've never seen so much blood before. That's when I fainted. You can't blame me, can you? And when I awoke, Mystic Ami was stabbing Mystic Elise through the back. Okay, well that answers the photo, I guess. This all confirms Miss Von Karma's theory. Von Karma strive for nothing but perfection. Putting together such facts is nothing for me. You should know that, Miles Edgeworth. Perfection is an impossibility, Franziska Von Karma. And I'm here to teach you just that. It's amazing she still says this after all the time she's lost to us in the last games. But, okay. Further details. I'm gonna save, just in case. When I looked across at the scene, the sword was already in place. At that time, was the victim bleeding? Well, I was very shocked to be seeing all of this, of course, so I'm not entirely sure. But I don't think I saw any blood, not then. I'm sure that you didn't. The weapon was acting as a plug in the wound. In any case, let's be clear on one very important point. Did you actually see the instant in which the victim was stabbed? She said no. Thinking about it now, I didn't actually see her stab Mystic Elise. I'm sorry, but this many changes to a story shows that she's bullshitting though. That's usually what happens in these cases. Unreliable witness. Think carefully, this is very important. It's Iris we are talking about here. I'm thinking for all I'm worth. No, when I looked over, the sword was already in Mystic Elise's body. It might not be conclusive, but this testimony supports her theory. The victim was stabbed in her room and then dropped into the courtyard. I think this proves it was rather well, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Proves it rather well. What the hell did I just say? I've never seen so much blood before. That means it came out. So you're saying that you saw the victim's blood? That's right. Some of it had splattered onto Iris too. When the defendant was arrested, she was meditating in her room. And her blood-flecked clothing was neatly folded in the corner. What? Lillith? What's up, Striker? Why are you crying? Wappa. What? Her clothes were flecked as well? That seems quite conclusive to me. What should I do? Press this point further? Press further. Going back to your previous statement, you said that you saw little bleeding when the victim was stabbed. But now you say you saw the victim bleeding. Well, I say that what I saw is what I saw. What did you see? Maybe I didn't see the poor woman get stabbed, but I saw the girl pull the sword out of her, plain as day. My theory, although my theory's messed up now because I thought she fell out of her window first. So now I don't know what's happening. Wait, no. She was stabbed after falling. Yes. Pulling the sword out. Well, it wasn't exactly pulling. It was more like it came out. What does that mean? Witness, you will add this statement to your testimony. Oh, was that important? More important than you can imagine. Sorry. I saw the instant in which the blade plunged into the hilt. Wait, I saw the instant in which the blade plunged in to the hilt? Was smoothly drawn. That's, oh no. That sword has so many blades on it. Oh. I've never seen so much blood before. Smoothly, you say? You're saying you saw the sword smoothly slide out? That's right. The whole thing happened right next to the gold statue of Mystic Ami. Mystic Elise was on the ground and Iris was stooped over her. The sword was buried up to the hilt. When Iris stood up, the sword in her hands slid out of Mystic Elise's body. It slid out from that gaping wound. It goes without saying that if the sword was removed, there would be bleeding. Nothing out of place here. Is that really the case? I can't help but feel that something about this testimony is very out of place. That something which couldn't possibly have happened appears to have happened. It has to be the sword coming out smoothly. I don't think that sword can come out smoothly. Save. Nice, okay. Sister Bikini, you are a reliable witness. At least, I'd like to think so, but there are too many contradictions here. What do you mean? You make it sound as though I'm a liar. But you're a handsome young man, so I'll forgive you. Slay. What contradictions are you talking about? In the scene that the witness claims to have seen, the weapon was thrust up to the hilt into the victim. Furthermore, the killer withdrew the weapon smoothly from the body. However, both of these are complete impossibilities. What do you mean? Please explain. Explain yourself. To start with, do you think it would be possible to stab someone to the hilt with this? No matter how I look at the defendant, she doesn't appear strong enough for that. Doesn't appear? What meaningless dribble. I too may appear to be weak and frail, but I can crush men under my heel and make them weep should I choose. The objection stands. I wept a little back there, I must admit. That isn't the only issue here. If this sword was truly stabbed into the body up to the hilt, it should be completely bloody. Well, just look at the branches on it. It certainly wouldn't come out smoothly. Okay, I guess that too, but I already said that. That's... We also have the problem of the amount of bleeding. It's true that when a blade is left in a body, it acts as a plug of sorts, sorry. However, when the weapon is shaped like this, it's an entirely different story. The wound would be too large for the blade to completely stop the bleeding. That's nothing more than conjecture. In reality, the victim was stabbed with a shichishito. Even a weapon of this nature may still sometimes slide out smoothly and may still sometimes stop the blood loss. I love an objection off. I'm not finished. There is still one more contradiction. You've still got one more? This one is simple. If the sword really was thrust in all the way to the hilt, why is there only blood on the tip of it? If this witness is telling the truth, then there should be blood along the entire length of the sword. No! Oh, okay, damn. Bravo, Miles Edgeworth. Raising this many contradictions from a single piece of evidence. All the other attorneys I know could maybe manage one, if that. But what does this all mean? You've proven contradictions regarding the murder weapon, but having come this far, there can only be one answer. And that is, the weapon used to kill the victim was not the shichishito. What? A foolishly foolish idea born from the foolish mind of a foolhardy foolish fool. Let's examine this again. What was it that made us think that this sword was the murder weapon? Well, the image? It's because Mystic Ami was holding it. Exactly. However, if you reflect on this, that is the only basis we have to assume such a thing. The impression left by the scene was just too strong. That is what influenced us. It influenced us to believe that the shichishito was the murder weapon. Wait, so I guess that's not the murder weapon. Order, order, order. Okay, see, I think that, like, sequence, it just auto-plays itself because I don't even click anything. My hand wasn't even on my keyboard. Anyways. So maybe the shichishito... maybe the shichishito was not the murder weapon. Even if that is the case, it changes nothing, Miles Edgeworth. The sister here saw everything. She saw the defendant stab the victim with a sword-like object. That's true. Your response, Mr. Edgeworth? If that is so, I would like the prosecution to answer the obvious question it raises. The obvious question? Yes, namely, where did the real murder weapon disappear to? Yes, Francesca. Do you have an answer? It goes without saying that the police searched the main hall and the surrounding area. Perhaps the prosecution can enlighten us as to if a sword-like object was found. That's... Answer the question, Miss Von Karma. No evidence of that kind was found. Another mystery to throw onto the pile. A trial without a murder weapon is a tricky beast. Excuse me, could I say something? I just remembered something, actually. Okay, convenient. What is it, sister? I was just thinking, it's possible that just maybe what actually happened was, it was just over there. What? What exactly are you going up? Fuck, I can't. Going on about there, or here. The murder weapon, I mean, maybe. I think I might know where the sword was disposed of. You what? Oh my god. Well then, I think we need to hear testimony from you one more time, sister. Impossible! What else could this old woman have seen? Oh my god! Another testimony. I thought we were gonna end the chapter there, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, location of the weapon. I saw the murder at around 11 p.m. A boot. Stop! Stop! And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. And there I saw tracks that indicated that the snowmobile had been used. It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. What is this? Get out of here! With the boots. Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all. Iris is becoming more and more confusing in this story for me. Witness, please tell us everything you know right away next time. Sorry, I had to crack my knuckles. Well, I'm not in the best of shape, with my back being with my back and my age, you know. But you keep saying that you're really good, especially in the winter. Anyways, quite. There were indeed snowmobile tracks in front of the main gate. Here's a photograph. Interesting. A snowmobile, eh? I see. Well, it certainly is an interesting theory. The tracks begin in front of Hazakura Temple and run all the way to Dusky Bridge. For some reason, that just felt like a very Dora the Explorer moment for me. I don't know why, though. Taking that night from main gate to Dusky Bridge. That solves your pesky little problem, yes? The Eagle River's current is quite swift, meaning that if it doesn't freeze over in the winter. I'm gonna drink some water. Making it the perfect place to dispose of the murder weapon. Did she really go to the river to dispose of the murder weapon? Mr. Edgeworth, your cross-examination, please. Judge, I'm tired. Judge. Old people should not be allowed on the witness stand. They don't remember shite. They just come here and make problems. I'm kidding. I'm gonna get canceled now. I'm kidding. Location of the weapon. Then ask Larry to the stand? Aw, no, that's even worse. Thanks for the pat that is. I saw the murder at around 11 p.m.
Hold it!
You are sure about the time? Yes, I was worried about it after all. Why was that? Because I have a strong sense of responsibility, especially at this time of the year. The acolyte was being doused in freezing water at the time. I couldn't very well take it easy in the bath all night now, could I? So at 11, I decided to leave the Hazakura Temple. Ashton, thank you for the hydrate, thank you. Her estimation of the time seems reliable, at least. I think probably in the next chapter is when Larry stands on the stand. Yes. He was there? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's probably going to be in the second part of this chapter. Please continue, sister. And after asking that it be reported, I went out to the main gate. You asked Phoenix Wright to report the crime, correct? Right. Oh, sorry, right. The one who trampled. Ha! It seems she's the type to hold a grudge. There isn't a phone in the main hall, so I sent him to the bridge. Phoenix Wright. He didn't even have his cell phone on him. He had forgotten it at home, apparently. What a naive boy, as always. You're younger than us. Not only do I always carry my phone, but I always have my whip in hand, too. Anyway, I was really scared and it was taking him a while to get back. So I thought I'd go out by the main gate for a spell. And there, I saw tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. As I recall, there was a snowmobile outside the main gate when I visited. Yes. That's it. That's the only one we have. It'll run no matter how much snow falls. Now you're certain the snowmobile was there at the main gate when you arrived? Yes, of course. Oh, shit. It was something. So she had already gone, discarded the murder weapon, and returned by that time? I'm not sure if this is really relevant. What should I do? Always press further. I need answers to every possible doubt. The snowmobile in question, was it still warm at that time? Huh? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, eh? What do you mean, Miles Edgeworth? I'm playing to a slow crowd here. It goes without saying that using a snowmobile will heat its engine. If it was still warm, then it means it was recently used. Ah, I see. I never thought of that. Ah, that's right. I overlooked that too. Of course you did. You did too. Then answer the question, please, witness. I don't often go around touching hot engines. I mean, neither do I. Can I blame her? However, now that you mention it, there wasn't any snow on it. Okay, well that kind of helps. Snow? Yes, for some reason, only the snowmobile wasn't covered in snow. There wasn't any snow on it? Curses. It seems highly likely that the killer did use the snowmobile then. Eh? How long does it take to get to Dusky Bridge by snowmobile? It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 using one of those. Oh, I forgot to press.
Hold it.
In that case, why didn't you use it yourself? You could have spared yourself some walking. There's a reason for that. Have we got a moment for me to explain? It better be freaking valid, lady. I think that's why the question was asked in the first place. It was about a month ago. I was driving my beloved little snowmobile, happy as can be. I'd fetched some water and I was heading back when I went and crashed into a tree. That tree and my back both broke with a crunch, just like that. Crunch. Crunch. I haven't been able to find the courage to ride anything since then. Anyway, the killer must have used it. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out.
Hold it.
Refresh our memory. How long were you knocked out for? Like I said, somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes. Okay. It's possible to get to the bridge and back in 10 minutes using the snowmobile. I have to concede that is more than enough time. Is that all you wish to concede, Miles Edgeworth? But if it crashed, the damn thing should have been totaled. Maybe it was stronger than the tree and her back. That's the only thing I have to go off of for that. Iris could have done that. She can drive a snowmobile after all.
Hold it.
While it would have been possible time-wise, one element remains out of place here. Oh? And what would that mystery element be? The killer's reasoning, Your Honor. Why did the killer do all of this? Why go to the Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon when there are other methods? Too many unanswered questions. To be fair, I think I would also throw it into, like, a rapid river. You know? Like, what are the odds someone finds that? Your response, Miss Von Karma? Ugh! Turning to me for help over the slightest thing. Why don't you think for yourself once in a while, Your Honor? What? She's as over the top as always. Anyway, whatever the reason, the fact remains that the defendant could have done this. The murder weapon was disposed of in the river. Another point to me, Miles Edgeworth. Actually, there's no proof of that. Another mystery to feed the fire. Was there any reason to go and throw away the murder weapon? Luckily, there's surely a problem with this testimony. Now all I have to do is start poking holes in the flawed account. That was a long testimony. Yes, but it could have been the old lady too. Technically, yes, but we haven't been given any evidence of that yet. Okay, pause. I think I know what's happening. I don't think that the snowmobile was used to dispose of the weapon, because we can probably assume these are Phoenix's footsteps running out, which means wouldn't Phoenix have had to seen whoever was on the snowmobile? Like, they would have crossed paths, right? I could only assume, because the snowmobile goes over the D's, so this happened first, right? Got used after Phoenix left? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. After he left? No, I don't think so. Yeah, after he left. Whoever was using the snowmobile came back after Phoenix left. But what I'm saying is, I think that means that Phoenix should have seen them, because I think it's a pretty straight path, right? There's not many places to go. The tracks overlap the footsteps. Look, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But this is back. It didn't leave. I think. Yeah. I went out to the main gate, and there I saw the tracks that indicated the snowmobile had been used. It takes 15 minutes to walk to Dusky Bridge, but less than 5 to use one of those. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. I don't think that's possible then. They came back before she, or after she was knocked out, according to the snowmobile, I think. Object to the tracks seen part? No, but the tracks are there. I don't think there's a contradiction there. I think there's a contradiction here. Because... Wait, hold on. Maybe they threw the weapon into Eagle River and came back while I was knocked out. But she woke up and then told Phoenix to go report it, right? So... in that case, timeline-wise... Yeah, that's what I'm saying! Okay, I think it's here. I'm gonna try to present it here. Let's see. I think I saved already. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, yes! My brain's huge! I admit this photograph proves something. It proves that the snowmobile was used on the night of the murder. You finally accepted the inevitable, it seems, Miles Edgeworth. Girl, I need you to settle down. You're about to get humbled. However, if what the witness says is true, then why is there only one set of tracks? What do you mean? Iris left Hazakura Temple, threw the weapon into the river, and then returned. If that was the case, then naturally there should be 2 sets of... Okay, maybe I was on the wrong track, but I'm on the right path, okay? Those from heading out of the bridge... Sorry, those from heading out to the bridge, and those from coming back. You're right. You're forgetting one thing, Miles Edgeworth. On the night of the murder, it was snowing. The tracks leading to the bridge were erased by the snowfall. This removes your precious contradiction now, doesn't it? What about Phoenix's tracks, huh? I see. While she was at the river, the snow stopped, leaving just the return tracks in the snow. What do you have to say now, Miles Edgeworth? Is there a flaw in her theory? Oh my god, let me save. There's a contradiction. There's always a contradiction. The tracks of the river were covered by snow. What a nice theory. However, Miss Von Karma, that is impossible. Would you care to explain why there's a rude indexed finger currently pointed in my general direction? Yes. No need. The evidence will do all the talking for me. On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the outgoing tracks were erased by snow. Or so Or so claims Miss Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth, present your evidence to the contrary, eh? Evidence that the outgoing tracks were not covered by snow. Wait, what? It should still be the image, right? It should still be this, right?
Take that!
Here's the evidence. Oh, what? How could this not be it? This reminds me of when I was a little hickey goon in training. What? When I was a child, I'd hoped for school to be cancelled due to heavy snowfall. Perhaps, Mr. Edgeworth, it would been better for you had court been snowed in. That's all this evidence says to me in any case. Nothing else? Nothing else. Oh dear. You seem to have missed Miles Edgeworth. What the frick? Ha! Bro, what the frick do you mean? According to the witness's testimony, the incident occurred after 11 p.m. In which case, there has to be evidence that can undeniably prove something does not match up. I've done something silly. On the night of the murder, the killer went to and returned from Dusky Bridge. In order to dispose of the murder weapon, the outgoing tracks were erased by snow. Or so claims Miss Von Karma. Presents your evidence to the contrary. How the hell does the photo not prove it? That's what I'm saying. But hold on, we're gonna reload because if I fuck that up, we're... God, I thought I didn't save. Holy shit! Woo! That was gonna be really bad. Okay. Care to explain? No need. The evidence will do all the talking for me. Okay. Present your evidence. Same here. Yes, okay. Okay, let's look through the evidence one more time. That the outgoing tracks are not covered by snow. Probably the weather report, right? I'm guessing? Was it snowing? Snow to approximately 10:50. Lightning 10 to 11. Lightning struck Dusky Bridge at 11:45, around 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. Okay, so it was not snowing at 11 then. So it's this.
Take that!
Yes. Okay, witness, please tell us again what time it was when you witnessed the crime. Like I said, it was around 11. Of course, this means... Oh, my throat, sorry. That the weapon was thrown away after that time, correct? On that note, please take a look at this data. It is the weather report for Eagle Mountain on the night of the murder. The weather report? Snow started to fall at 7 p.m., but it stopped at around 10:50. Therefore, when the sister witnessed the crime at 11 p.m., the snow had already stopped falling. It is impossible for any tracks made after that time to have been covered up. Ugh. So this means that the snowmobile was not even... Yeah, the snowmobile wasn't there when we got there, so it was somewhere else, and then it was brought back afterwards. Still, how did Phoenix not run, like, cross into this person? I don't know. Order! Very well, then it looks like Miss Von Karma's claim has been snowed in. It's too soon to be closing this trial due to snow. Miles Edgeworth, how pathetic of you to rely on the weather of all things. Answer me this, then. When is a weather report ever correct? No, you've got it all wrong. This isn't a forecast, this is actual data. Forecast data, all weather reports have some inaccuracies. It may have still been snowing in the vicinity well past 11 p.m. It's true, we cannot be totally sure, eh? What? How did she pull that off? It had stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple when the murder took place. You need to provide conclusive evidence of this. I've come this far, there's no turning back now. Very well, I too cannot allow any doubt to remain concerning this testimony. Huh. You can't back down, can you? Such a perfectionist, Miles Edgeworth. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where's your evidence that it had already stopped snowing when the victim was killed? The tracks? I think so. I can't imagine it being anything. Okay, I cannot save here either. Amazing! Please. Oh, oops. Please.
Take that!
I don't think it was it. Nope. I don't think that was it. Ah! No, it's something else. Okay. That was poetry. Pure poetry. I cannot. I hate everybody here. Okay, my other theory though, before the tracks, was maybe, the body. Because the body's not covered in snow either. So I'm gonna go with that and see what we get. Even if it is snowing in my heart. At the time of the murder, it had already stopped snowing at Hazakura Temple. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. Where is your evidence that it had already stopped snowing? Now this is very risky. There's no snow on this body. So, I have to believe it has stopped snowing.
Take that!
There we go. Ultimately, it all comes down to one point. That being, whether or not it was snowing in the courtyard when the victim was stabbed. Oh, oops, my inflection was completely off for that. That's right, but proving that is incredibly easy. If we want to know whether it was snowing or not, this photo will tell us everything. Of course, I'm referring to the photo of the crime scene. Why not load save? It was way too far back. So, I didn't want to do it anymore. As you can see, everything is covered with snow. With just one exception. And that is the victim herself, Miss Elise Donim. Why is there no snow on top of her? The answer is simple. It had stopped snowing when she was killed, that's why. Ugh. In other words, if the killer really did go to Eagle River to dispose of the murder weapon, then in this photograph, there should be 2 sets of tracks. Ugh. Order, just what are you suggesting, Miles Edgeworth? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but this is simply what all the facts point to. That night, someone used the snowmobile to leave Hazakura Temple. From the tracks left, it can be understood that they were heading for Dusky Bridge. At that time, it was still snowing. Of course it was, because those tracks were erased by the snow. Then, when this person returned to Hazakura Temple, the snow had stopped. Thus, the return tracks remained. Can I say something? Please don't. This all sounds a bit fishy to me. What does, sister? There is only one key for the snowmobile. Furthermore, on the night in question, we know that the defendant had it. The key was found in her room after the murder. Which can only mean that night, Iris used the snowmobile to go to the inner temple. But Iris said that she never went there. I should probably press on this point some more when I get a chance. The snowmobile can't cross the suspension bridge. So, she must have left it on the Hazakura side of the bridge and crossed on foot. That sounds right. But what's odd is, when I left Iris and returned to Hazakura Temple, the bike wasn't there. I didn't see anything near Dusky Bridge. You must have just failed to see it, sister. Maybe, but when I made it back to Hazakura Temple... What the fuck? It was there by the main gate. I know what I saw. It was covered in snow too. There's a secret second snowmobile. But that's... But that isn't possible! Order in the court. What does all this mean? So then, what was the snowmobile used for? It wasn't taken by the defendant when she went to the inner temple. Hold on, I'm gonna save here, because I feel like I'm gonna have to make a decision soon. If it had been, then the witness couldn't possibly have seen it by the gate. Furthermore, it wasn't used by the killer to dispose of the murder weapon. If that was the case, there should be 2 sets of tracks in this photo. All we know is this. After it stopped snowing, someone used a snowmobile to return to Hazakura Temple. I never thought a simple snowmobile could cause so much trouble. I think we've learned all we can from this witness. Yes, I've nothing more to add. I've told you everything that I know. But then, that still leaves us with the same problem. If only there was someone, a witness who could testify to having seen the snowmobile. Is that the incredible thing that Larry saw? Maybe. A witness, huh? Was there no one out walking perhaps near Dusky Bridge on that night? I don't think that's likely. It was cold enough to freeze your ears off. Only an idiot would go out wandering in that. Damn, I think I know of a certain idiot who might do that. Unless they had something really important to do. That's a shame. Hold on, something is coming to me. An idiot may well have gone wandering out on that subarctic night. Your Honor, actually, there just might be one individual who may be of help to us. Really? You know someone who might have seen the snowmobile on the night of the murder? I don't know for sure if he saw it or not, but there are 2 things about him that do come to mind, which are, first, that he saw something incredible on the night of the murder. And the second being, this individual that I'm thinking of went wandering outside on the cold night. In other words, he is our kind of idiot. Mr. Edwards, who is this idiot you were talking about? Let me present to you. Laurice Butts. This guy must be a product of Jean-Luc Deleduc's Guide to Obnoxious French Painting. This is Larry Butts, a disciple of the victim Elise Donim. Her student, interesting. And why was he wandering about outside on this night of the murder? That's... I could tell them all about his designs for Iris, but it may cost us his credibility as a witness before I even call him. He is, after all, an artist. He was perhaps searching for something in the snowy scenery that would move him, although I cannot guarantee that is his reason. And so, this unfortunate, unreliable-looking man, what exactly was it that he saw? I don't know. I intend to extract that from him right here in this courtroom. Summon this youth as a witness immediately. I have no choice, do I? I believe he is in the gallery for this trial. It will not take long to summon him. Very well, Larry. You may have escaped me yesterday, but today I'm going to get everything out of you. The court will now adjourn for a 20-minute break. Miss Von Karma, please see to preparing the next witness. Understood, Your Honor. Good. Well then, court is now in recess. Wahoo! To be continued! Okay, nice! We finished the chapter. Ah, I had a feeling. Okay, that one took it out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I thought so many times that one piece of evidence could be used multiple times, and that was just not the case today. Okay. Oh, we got real close to dying. I want to complete it. I mean, listen, you can watch ahead, but just don't tell me, okay? I'm excited because once we're done watching, or done playing the trilogy, I want to do a watch-along for the anime. Yes! More Ace Attorney. Okay, let's raid out. Where's my Twitch tab? Aw. There we go. Alright. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. What do we have for tomorrow? Tomorrow, stream's gonna start at 4 p.m. again tomorrow. I think the goal is to try to finish Little Nightmares, but we'll see how far we get. I've been in Space Engineers while watching you play Space Engineers. What is that, a game? Oh my god, guess who's live? We could very well raid Nathan. Just so we could call him small again. Alright. Let's raid Nathan. Where is he? I lost him. What is he playing? Cyberpunk 2077? Alright. Start raid. Alright. If you guys are heading over to Nathan's channel, please be sure to read his chat rules and be respectful as you can be. The guy has a higher threshold than I do. Bye, Lillith. Sleep tonight, Kay. I'm gonna try. Been waiting for my jump drive to recharge. I hope it does. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for watching, Ray. Oh my god, is that the Ray Hitora? Cannot believe it. See you later, friendless. See you, Shadow. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Little Nightmares. Alright, good night.